Hi, Sagittarius. So we're just going with our feelings right now. Say that because if you're a Sagittarius that's just like, I don't even know anymore, that's normal. That is a normal thought process. Welcome to May. Welcome to May 2020. Things are coming together, but in really strange ways. Like it's like an acceptance. Like the reason why you're allowing things to come together is because you're just like, well, I can't do anything about that, so here we go, right? So instead of freaking out and losing your cool and needing to find an answer or needing to find a reason behind the reason, right? You're just sort of in this acceptance stage with judgment and feeling pretty good about the acceptance, right? With the King of Wands. Even if it's still chaotic, even if it feels like things are happening and you don't necessarily know how to explain the happenings, they just sort of are there. Some of this could have to do with relationships with other people that you feel very, very close to. Venus is going to be squaring Neptune just opposite you. And when we have your full moon in June, your full moon will be the first week in June, I believe. I'm a Sagittarius moon for those of you that don't know. So I'm very much in my Sagittarian feels right now. That's why I can giggle with you guys when I'm like, yeah, we don't even know what the fuck is going on, but here we go, right? I know, I get it. I understand where you all are coming from, and allowing yourself to accept the flow. It's not the easiest task. It's not the easiest task. The Six of Cups moving over to the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So we have two sixes in your reading, which I find very, very comforting because it's balance. And balance sometimes comes after surrender. And the Judgment is saying, oh, sort of surrendering and accepting what's happening, right? And so if you're dealing with another fire sign, which I feel like, or somebody who just has a lot of fire in their chart, the feelings are mutual. The give and take is there. And I think that instead of fighting this, there's an acceptance and a balance within that as well, which, to be quite honest, Sagittarius, is really amazing to see and really amazing because if this isn't happening to you yet, your recognition and realization that you want somebody that is on your level. You want somebody that matches with you. And that's why we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine of the fire signs. You want someone that's going to match your level. You want someone that's going to match your energy. And I put your level up here because I don't even have to explain that. Your level is up here. And allowing yourself to say, I'm not accepting anything less than what matches my energy is huge for you, because you guys will give of yourselves and just give and give and give, you know? Sagittarians are very loving. Very loving. And you guys are not flighty when you are firm in what you want. Like if you create the life that you want. Sagittarians create the life they want. And if you are happy and acceptance and in a balance with the life that you want, you are not a flighty person. You know, like I will fight anybody any day when they say that a Sagittarius is flighty. The only time you're flighty is if you're unsure that that's what you want. And that's the key. That is your oh, damn, if I'm being flighty about this, then it doesn't vibe with me. It doesn't match with my energy. If I'm being flighty, that is, that's my clue. And a lot of people are coming to a realization, not just Sagittarius, a lot of people are coming to a realization that they're not settling for second best anymore. Maybe this is in a job. I feel like this is in a partnership, like in a romantic kind of way. You're drawing the line. The line has been drawn. The line has been drawn, and you're not going to accept anything less. Ooh, it wanted to come out. Let's go back through again and see if that pops out. You're not accepting. There it is. That's what it wanted. Let's see what this King of Wands is trying to tell us. Woo! Oh, so much. You have a lot to say, damn it. You have a lot to say. Okay. So we have Neptune showing up. We have the High Priestess on Judgment. And even though the Neptunian energy can really, it's funny because my Neptune energy is also, I'm Sag Neptune. So it's so funny when this comes out because it's like even the Neptune energy can be really foggy, but that's where your intuition is. The reason why the Neptune energy is really foggy is because you have to listen to your gut. It's not about the logical stuff anymore. And maybe that's why my Sagittarius energy is a little bit different, because I do tend to go on the side of, having to not be so logical about it and be a little bit more feeling about it. So I think that you're finding, Sagittarius, I think that you're finding that your logic isn't making sense, but your gut instinct is. You see? And that's where the acceptance is coming from. So, and then when I said, let's see what the King of Wands, let's see what y'all have to say, right? Here you are. Queen of Cups, the Tower, and the Moon. So somebody who's a water sign, could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer or Scorpio too with these. But it could also just be somebody that has a lot of water in their chart or is very in tune, very intuitive, right? This person, if you, how do I say this? Okay, you guys, seriously. This may always be something that eludes you. This person may be somebody, and it may be that person is the past, right? And you're really having to accept that the past is gone and you're moving on. But with the moon energy there, and I do feel like the Scorpio full moon, which is happening on Thursday, May 7th, I feel like the release is going to be really, really big. Like the emotional release is going to probably be a little bit overwhelming for you. But once that happens, that's when things become, and I say clear in your mind, but it's really your intuition, right? I should be saying clear right here, or clear right here, clear right here. Not in your head. We're getting out of our head. You can't, because if you try to force things out of logic in May, you're going to be so frustrated with yourself. You will be so frustrated with yourself. I was telling somebody, because this Venus retrograde that's happening is happening just opposite us, right? And Venus is square Neptune right now, which is just happening just opposite of Sagittarius. So it's happening across my moon. I'm a Virgo sun. And the fact that I literally have to be in my feels for the next 3 months while this Venus retrograde happens was like, I warned people. But I feel like the same effect for you guys. That is exactly the same kind of effect. You will be in your emotions through the majority of the summer while Venus is retrograde in Gemini. And that starts in a couple of days. It starts with the full moon. It starts, you know, and that's when the Cancer North Node moves into Gemini. It's all happening at the same time within a couple of days of each other. And we're literally being shifted into a new era where the logic of things, you have to start to trust your instinct. And I don't think that you guys have trusted your instinct for a very long time. And the reason why is because of this water sign, this water energy that's right here. Whether it's your own emotional water energy or it's that of another person that kind of tore your life apart, to be quite honest. That's what it feels like. They kind of tore your life apart. And let's see, 6 of Cups. But it's also a person that made you realize that there was so much more that you were not accepting about yourself. And maybe it's that you were accepting it about yourself, but this person had to really bring it to the surface. Yeah, 5 of Swords. And here's the other thing is this person may have also made you feel as if you'll never have that kind of connection again. Don't lie to yourself about that. That 5 of Swords energy on the 6 of Cups. Maybe that past is really haunting you, because I feel like you keep on, like you'll move forward, you'll push forward, things will start to make a little bit more instinctual sense to you. And then boom, something logical shows up. 5 of Swords is about your thought process. And your thought process shows up, and then you stop, you start questioning. You start questioning, is this a real person? Is this a real thing? Is this really going to happen? Am I ever going to have somebody that matches my energy show up in my life? If you already have somebody in your life, you're constantly questioning, do they really match my... Don't do that to yourself. Don't drive yourself crazy. If it feels right, if it feels balanced, if it feels like the other person accepts you for who you really are, if you don't have to change yourself for the other person to show up for you, if your mere existence brings them joy, if their mere existence brings you joy, that's where we rebuild, and that's what we hold on to. You no longer budging, right? 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. You no longer budging on the fact that someone, the next person in your life, or the person that is currently in your life, they must match your energy. They must, like that 3 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles is like, I am not playing. Now, if there is another fire sign that owes you money, I feel like they're trying to save that money to give back to you. Or if you owe another fire sign money, I feel like they are also trying to save money to give back to you. If you're feeling a little strapped for cash right now, I feel like it's time for you to start something new, to find some new money. You will. It's going to feel a little bit tight when it comes to finances in May. It's going to feel a little bit tight. But the thing is, the 6 of Pentacles is here. And the 6 of Pentacles is asking you where you're placing your energy. Are you giving your energy to people, places, and things that are sucking you dry? Or are you allowing yourself to grow in the positive aspects that you have created in your life? Is that what you're giving your energy to? Because that 6 of Pentacles can grow. Let's clarify it. That 6 of Pentacles can become 10 of Pentacles when you put your heart into it. And this is a month about the heart. This is not a month about, see, I cannot tell a lie, you guys. Thank you very much. The Magician. That is very Jupiterian energy. Yes, it's also Mercury. But the Magician on the Six of Pentacles, you are creating a life for yourself right now. And maybe you still have to abide by some societal standards, the Hermit, and maybe you feel like you want a little bit more in your life when it comes to balance and love. And maybe you need to be socializing a little bit, right? Three of Cups. Here's the thing is when you start to get into this phase of, man, the only way that I'm going to feel whole within myself is if I get together with my crew, right? You could be dealing with a Taurus energy also, because we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. But with the Page of Cups and the Lovers and the Three of Cups, if you are worried about when the coming together of that person, this person that we're talking about that matches your energy, the Page of Cups is saying, I want more, I desire more. Instead of getting into that desire kind of energy, let's get into the manifesting kind of energy and sort of flip the script, right? Allowing ourselves to know and recognize that good things are coming. And there will be times to celebrate, and there will be times to create new memories. And the societal restrictions, it's not going to get easier, but we adjust. We're mutable. We're mutable fire. We can burn the shit down if we want to, right? Just allowing ourselves to adjust to the situations that are upon us. And that's the thing, you guys, is trying to find that matched energy during all of this chaos. I guarantee for some of you, this chaos is what made you realize that you can no longer accept anything less than exactly what is for you, right? And that, to me, that's a beautiful thing. I mean, if nothing else comes out of this, if we all just were to say, I'm not settling anymore for life, and I'm going to do what makes me passionate from here on out, because this all sort of gave us a wake-up call. If that could happen to so many people, that would be amazing, right? So I'm not doing personal readings right now, but if you need a little bit of extra assistance and a little bit more guidance, come join us on the memberships. You can join by clicking the button below this video, or you can go to Patreon. Everybody, the levels all get the same amount, of what's said. If you join at the bottom level, you get daily readings, you get to be a part of Discord, you get the love readings. If you do the mid-tier, the live memberships where I do one question readings, which I'm actually planning to do one this weekend, is added. If you do the top tier, the exclusive tier, you get all of that, and you get the meditations, you get my workshops, you get access to my workshops, which are normally $44 a piece. So, yeah, and on Discord, we are learning astrology. I'm teaching tarot and astrology over there. I haven't started teaching the tarot yet, but I'm really excited to get into that as well. So come join us. And if you need just people to connect with, it's an amazing group. I mean, the members of this channel are off the chain. So I love you all. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.